Hello, everybody, and I'm back. It's been such a long time, but we've been building this new home, and it's taken all my energy, all my time. Also, my internet lags. We're on Wi Fi, and fiber hasn't been connected yet, so I hope this works. Fingers crossed. So, I've asked my guides last night, what is it that you've got to share with us at this time? And of course, we've just had Easter. So I'll just read to you what they've said. I said, what is it that you wish to share? Abundance is the first word you tell me. And then you ask all of us, what is abundance? What does it mean to have abundance in one's life? You have friends who have had abundance, and then they've had many, many losses, and yet they've managed and they've coped through the adversities. And through these adversities of such loss, they experienced something new, which is what we call the sweet spot. It is the sweetness of humanity. This usually comes out and is shown to another when the other is suffering. It's through a loss of some kind, be it a relationship, a breakup, a death, a trauma, a loss of job, a loss of income. And so now we ask you to look at your life and see how abundant you are. How are you abundant? If you have family and if you have friends, you have abundance. If you have an income, you have abundance. If you have a roof over your head, you have abundance. If you have 3 meals a day, abundance. If you have a vehicle of your own or money for public transport, you have abundance. If you have good health, you are blessed with abundance. So abundance can be seen and felt daily. It's just that you expect to have so much of all of the above and all those things in your life that you just expect, that you don't see all the gifts that you actually have currently. So when you take stock of what you do have rather than what you don't, then you are sure to have a happier life. Abundance could also be having a day off or a sleep in. It could be having more than one pair of shoes, more than 2 changes of clothes in your wardrobe. So we would like to speak about abundance, and then we would like to speak about excess. What do you have in excess that someone else could benefit from? Could you spare an hour a week, perhaps babysitting for somebody? Could you spend an hour reading to an elderly person in a retirement home? Or visiting your parents, be it physically or over a device? Could you switch off the television and spend an hour talking to your children or your partner or your husband or your wife? This could lead to an abundant life of giving. For as one gives of oneself, one has abundance in experiences and joy in the giving. And now we'd like to speak of the word resurrection. What does the word resurrection mean to you when you hear this word? How many of you are currently dead in your own life and actually need resurrection. You need to see your beauty and your light within. And within not only yourselves, but others. And it is a time to shine. It is a time for you to light your own path. It is a time for new steps to be taken. It is a time to be brave and to step out of your comfort zone and try something new. Give of yourself a little. Give to yourself as you give to others. This year is in its first quarter. You have another 3 to go in the year 2022. So we ask you, what have you achieved this quarter? What is it that you are doing with your life? Do you have life, or are you a living corpse? Jesus brought people back to life. They were living, but they were dead inside. And so we say, it is time for the resurrection of self. Find the joy within and resurrect it. Can't even read my own writing. So they said the words to remember for April: resurrection, abundance, and excess. So I was thinking about different people and different skill sets, and I don't have the skill sets that some of my friends have. I mean, amazing cooks, beautiful gardeners, intelligence in different ways. And I learn from them, and then they learn from me, and it's all that sharing, and it's finding that sweet spot of humanity. But how do you get the sweetness back into your life if you don't extend the gifts that you have? And when you extend those gifts to those people around you, you actually feel good about it. It always feels great to be able to do something for somebody. And how many elderly are in retirement villages, rest homes, with nobody visiting them, nobody caring about them anymore? Or they've lost their eyesight and they would love to have a book read to them, that you meet them once a week and you read one chapter to them, and how good it'll make you feel and how much joy you're giving them as well. And so the joy is shared. And it's just little things, young parents struggling, and yet you've had all your experience for years and years of raising a family, and you can see something that's so simple, and yet they are struggling through. And sometimes all they need is one day off just to regenerate their batteries. So that's what it is. It's also about finding the joy in the little things. And I've been having a big throw out because I'm moving house and realizing how much stuff I've got, stuff that I haven't used for years and years, and just keeping it just in case I'm going to use it. And really, how much do we actually really need? I think what we need is great company, good friendship, time alone, food, shelter, warmth, communication, huge. So who haven't you communicated with for a long time? And why? There are 2 people in particular that I can think of in my life that I put on hold because they were giving me emotional turmoil, and it's time for me to forgive them because Hey, none of us are perfect. And instead of holding that pain, I've just got to let go. Just let go and realize they were also just being human. So that's my task this week. And I've been having a few early nights and getting off that device. So as a result, when I woke up this morning, I spoke to myself as the third person and I said, good morning, Jill. We're going to have a great day today and I'm going to feed you and I'm going to take you for a walk and then we're going to have some nice quiet time and then we're going to go and have a chat with everybody on Zoom and then we're going to go grocery shopping. And they've got a friend that's just come out of hospital having had an operation, a serious back operation. So I'm going to shoot over to their house while they're away because he comes out of hospital today and make their bedroom fabulous and comfortable and welcoming. So as I said, you know, it's just those little things. What would we like somebody to do for us? Okay, guys, so what have you got in abundance? And is it time to resurrect something? And maybe friendships, maybe family communications that need to be resurrected with your children, and mostly though with yourself. Have you been meditating? Have you been communicating within? Have you been taking that quiet time? And let me know how you're going. I've got a lovely lineup of guests that are coming on in the next, you know, every week I'm going to go and try and do this, depending on how we go with this house build and the lagging internet. I'm also ready to take hypnosis sessions again, and I'm looking forward to that. I've missed that over the last 6 weeks. So love and kisses. Have an awesome week and look forward to hearing from you. All the best. Cheers.